And good morning, everyone, and welcome back to NeelyFX. My name is Michael Neely, and this is the channel where we talk about foreign exchange trading, and prop firm trading, and hopefully making money during all those things. So let's go ahead and get into some things. Let's go ahead and get into this is my daily Forex update. We do this every day, even on Saturdays, because I like to review the week and kind of see what happens on Saturdays. Then on Sundays we do our weekly update. So if you'd like Forex trading, then you're in the right place. Let's go ahead and get into our risk disclaimer screen, since we're going to be talking about risks and actually putting money at risk. And I think this is required by law in my country, called the United States. So let's go ahead and get into it. This channel is for educational and entertainment purposes only and does not constitute trading or financial advice. I'm a professional trader, not a broker, trading my own capital. I do not solicit funds, manage client accounts, nor do I hold CFTC or NFA registration. Forex trading is highly speculative with a high risk of losing some or all of your investment capital. Only trade with funds you can comfortably afford to lose. And here's the CFTC risk disclosure. Forex trading carries a high degree of risk and may not be suitable for all investors. The high degree of leverage can work against you as well as for you. Before trading Forex, consider your investment objectives, experience, and risk appetite. You could sustain a loss of some or all of your investment capital. So with that, let's go ahead and get into what's going on today. And here we are at Forex Factory, which is one of my favorite places to look for things to see what's happening during this day. Got a little bit of Fed speak in there. Not quite sure what happened as a result of the State of the Union address last night. I'm just plugging in and finding out. All right, sorry, I had a little sneeze coming on. After that, we got not a whole lot to look at there, but then let's come over here and look at the pound versus the yen. But first, let's talk about the dollar. The dollar index is way up here. Well, let's take a quick look at Bitcoin. I'm not interested in Bitcoin. I don't trade Bitcoin, but let's see what it's doing today. It's kind of hanging out. So we're still in that range between 60 and 66. Kind of a wide range. Can't seem to break out of it. Lower lows, lower lows. Does not look good for Bitcoin. Oh well, that's another reason for me not to get into it. DXY. The DXY is surging a little bit. It looks like I am. Oh, it's the 1 hour chart. Let me get into the daily chart where we my whole strategy that I'm working with is looking at the high level charts first, then coming down and picking the trades on the lower 1 hour and weekly level chart. 4 hour and 1 hour. So I start at the weekly, usually not during the day, but on the weekly look ahead, I'll look at the weekly charts. If I have a question on what's on the trend, then I'll back out to the weekly charts a little bit, come into the daily charts, and then if I see a trade opportunity, then I look at it from the 1 hour and the 4 hour entry perspectives. So there we come into the DXY. We're approaching 98. It's been a thorn in the side of the DXY for a while. As a matter of fact, it's been a source of was the last rejection point was 98. So we're coming right up into that rejection point again. If we're still in a mean reversion type trading environment, then that would be something that we want to take a look at and to watch for a turnaround. Euro versus the pound. Pound's dominating. Oh yeah, something else we like to look at. Currency strengthometer. Japanese yen for a second consecutive day is on the bottom, and dollar is not much higher, for that matter. And the Great British Pound is way up here. Aussie and the Kiwi are above that. Let's see. So after that, we come down to the euro versus the dollar, which is usually the inverse of the DXY. So the DXY is going up. You can just about guarantee that the euro versus the dollar is going down. However, there are no guarantees in Forex. As you can see, it is holding its own right there. Right there at 117.77. Looks like a strong point for support. Maybe bouncing off of that. I'd look for a bounce off of that. Dollar versus the yen. It's broke out into that trend line I drew yesterday. So how about that? I was a little bit leery to see if it was going to break out. It did break out in the overnights. So that's something that we're going to be watching and see how far it can go into this next stopping point. 158. That's a long way. 156.70 right now. It could go all the way. Do have a lot of resistance right here at 157.16. So 50 points, 50 pips. You might want to ask if that's the kind of trade that you're looking for. If you're looking for a bigger trade, then by all means jump. It's not something that you'd probably take. If it's not if you're looking for just little bitty trades, a lot of stacking small trades, and then that might be a good opportunity to get in for you. I would look for a reversion. I'm still very leery of the pound yen, of the yen crosses. Pound versus the dollar is headed southward again. Not quite sure what the catalyst is, but that's okay. We don't need to know what the catalyst is. We just need to look at the charts, and that is not recovering beyond this point. So we're looking for more downside to the British pound. I think you're gonna say that. Probably get in 35.10. See if it holds 35. That is get a doji candle though, but it's not positioned where you want it to see it for a turnaround. So I can't really call that a turnaround candle. But pound versus the yen. Look at that, another 100 pips up. So 137.27. What have we got on this candle today? High low 150. About 150 pips on that, or I could just look over here, 138, 139. So 139 pips up. Good. Would have been a good trade to come into yesterday. I was not in the office for that. And actually, this happened in the overnights. I did see that 208 entry down here. That would have been an outstanding entry for the Great British Pound. So I'm still learning too. We learn something new every day. Euro versus the yen, again, nice move upward. Anybody talking about the carry trade going away? That's pretty much lost your mind at this point. Because I don't think the carry trade is going to go away due to the, there's still a big difference between the two interest rates. Not as much as before, but it's not looking good for the naysayers. Dollar versus the CAD, right here. Not going anywhere. Not a whole lot to talk about there. CAD versus the yen, again, lots of breakout opportunity there. Lots of breakout opportunity that's carried through all the yen crosses. Oil, right here. Getting kind of finding a lot of support right there, just shy of 66. So it's looking for a bounce upward on oil. If you like oil, now might be a good time to get into that. Aussie versus the dollar, consolidating right there above the 2026 close. See if we can break the 2023 close and hold it. Hold it for the week. Get a weekly close above that, or even a daily close above that. That'd be wonderful. We got a daily close up here, but next day didn't fare well for it. Gold. Let's look at gold real quick. Gold is pulling back a little bit, or it's recovering a little bit from yesterday's pullback, but still not taking 52 with any great amount of acceleration. Platinum, looking like it's perking up a little bit. Palladium, still a little bit perky. And then here we have silver. Not as perky as the other two. Still wrestling. Oh, look at that. Broke 88.15. And again, I'm looking for a daily close above that. I'm watching the Bollinger Bands tighten. So it means we're probably not going to get to $100 again anytime soon. Still well in play. $90 silver. That's something that the world has never seen before. So with that, and on the software sector, I'm just going to briefly touch on that since I do mention it sometimes. Software sector recovered a little bit today. We'll see what happens today, though. But you guys have a great one. That's about all I've got for today. If you like this channel, if you like this channel, then subscribe to the channel. If you like this video, then hit the thumbs up button. And if you want to talk to me in the video, then if you want to talk or chat with me, then just put a comment down below, and I'll get back with you as soon as I can. You guys have a great one. Talk to you later. Bye.